so welcome to a video by Archangel Raphael. So this particular video is about the year of the fire horse. So first Archangel Raphael is going to talk about this, the significance of this, and then we're going to go into a transmission. So I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in now. I would like you to know that what I am seeing about this particular year of the fire horse is that it is very much about moving forwards in ways which are about the higher self and moving forwards in ways which are unique to you. So it is not necessarily about moving forwards in one way or another. It is that each one of you has a unique connection to the oneness. You are each unique. So when you go forwards on earth, you all have your own way of doing it. And it is about finding your own unique expression on earth of who you are on a deeper level, and actually being the sort of people who are taking action, but taking action that is in your frequency, not someone else's. And because of this, sometimes you may feel inside a bit like you really want to be in your own energy this year, a bit more like you want to be a bit more in your own energy in a way where you are not trying to be in other people's frequency and go forwards with them, but doing it on your own. And then through this you draw in the right people. So it may even be that through this you start to collide with new types of people. You may feel a bit like you are doing things in a completely new way. But it is a year where you are letting go of old ways of doing things, in earthly ways, I mean. So things that you have done on earth in a particular way, you will let go of and do in a new way. Even when it comes to your working life, your love life, every aspect of your life will change in very tangible ways. You will be working really with the frequency of bringing in transformation in very grounded ways. So the changes you have already made on other levels will be grounded now this year. It may be that some aspects of your life by the end of the year still need attending to, because perhaps there are deeper changes that are needed on other levels in order to fully ground your higher self. But all the areas of your life which are ready for major change on the earth plane will change this year. And you will be guided as to the steps to take by your own higher self, your own connection to the light. I also will say that you don't really have to be concerned about your life staying the same this year, because that is absolutely not the case. It is a year of change, of transformation. That is what I see. And I also will say that the year of the fire horse is also about other things that you may not be aware of. It is about being able to actually be really grounded, but in ways which mean that you are not fazed by anything, where you step into a deeper connection with the earth, where you become a bit more like a frequency on earth that is so stable and solid in its own connection to itself and to the oneness, that you are able to even be there for others without trying to, because you are just so grounded in yourself and in your higher frequencies on earth. And in this way you have an impact on many people's lives without even realizing it. I also will say that having an impact on life is much more important than being the sort of person who is always standing out and being in the limelight. So what I mean by this is that when you go very deep into your own connection on a grounded level, you start to actually feel that you would like to make a difference in the world. Because ultimately, when you incarnate as a soul here, You do want to make a difference. You come here to create a good life for yourself, but to make a difference for others in that process. You want a good life so you can have an impact on other people's lives as well in a really positive way. So what I am saying is that when you feel this inside, you will notice that that is really your motivation to be here on a deeper level. And that is more important than actually trying to be the sort of person to always be standing out. Because when you stand out from the crowd, it may give you a sense that you are really having a strong influence on others. But sometimes it is that the people who stand out the least have the greatest impact. And that is because when you are doing your own life, going about it, but you are in a very positive state, you are in a very high state, very grounded, you find that you automatically affect people, many people, even without trying. And this can often have a much larger influence on life. And it influences life in a very spectacular way, because the frequency of the light of oneness grounded in the body is very powerful, strong, impactful. So it is really good for you to know this, that you will impact other people's lives as you move forwards. And if you are the sort of person who does stand out from the crowd, who is actually having an impact on people, but in a way where you are actually like someone who is really in the limelight, then that is also very powerful. But it is to remind you that it is not necessarily the most powerful way. It may be, but not always. And it is to really let you all know that your paths, wherever you are in life, whoever you happen to be, is going to really affect many people, however you do it, whether it is realised or not by the majority of people. You will find that as you step forwards in your own energy and flow and are connected to your higher self, you will be having a positive impact. And this is ultimately what life is all about. Being able to do this and feel inside that you are really walking your own path of light. So this is really what I see in the year ahead, that you will all start to feel this more and more. You will all feel more satisfied, more fulfilled, less like you are missing something, and more like you are getting on with your life in the way that you want. And the final message I have is always to remember that you are always going to find that in life there will be moments where you doubt your own path. You wonder if you are doing things right. And this year is really about being able to go beyond this, transcend this, and keep going forwards. So you will have moments of doubt that arise. But remember to keep transforming this from within and moving forwards, because as you do this, the energy that you are then moving into in life will show you that you are making the right decisions, will show you that your decisions are absolutely aligned. So as you take action, you will step into new energies on earth, and it will confirm to you that you really are in the right place at the right time. That is all. I would like to offer you each a transmission that will assist you to go deeper into the energies of the fire horse, go into them on a level where you are exploring them or more deeply within yourself. So I will do this now. So I will say that this is done. Yeah, so thank you everyone for being part of this, and wishing you a really good new year of the Fire Horse. And anyone who would like to go deeper into the energies of the Fire Horse, I will be actually running a group on it, a New Earth transmission group, which will actually be on the 17th, so that's Tuesday 17th, on the actual day of the start of the new year. And Archangel Raphael will go deeper with you into these energies and do transmissions and clearings, you know, so you can step optimally into it. And also there'll be an audio as well that can be used throughout the year, that will be up for sale on the website shortly. And that's something to support you throughout the year, to sort of stay in the energy of the Fire Horse, to move forwards optimally. So yeah, so that's all on the Gen website. And much love to all of you, and Happy New Year.